Hello everyone, welcome back. It is time to plan out our meals for the month of August. I guess I should introduce myself in case you're new here. It's been a long time since I've done that. My name is Megan. This is my channel. I share stuff. Basically, that's important to me because it's my channel. I share monthly grocery hauls. I do month-long grocery shopping. I enjoy cooking, meal planning, really anything that I enjoy, I share with you guys. So that's what I'm about. I'm a mom of 3. I have a upcoming 8th grader, 6th grader, and 4th grader. We will most likely be homeschooling this fall due to all the restrictions at school and such. I homeschooled all the kids when they were young, so it won't be new to us. But it'll be a different year, just like it is for everybody else. I am married to a pastor. His name is Jason, and he is a pastor at the church that we attend, and that's about all there is to know. So, I'm sitting down, actually alone in the house. I'm an introvert, and I love being home, and those two things rarely happen together. All my kids are out and about with friends and with grandparents and stuff, and so I have a quiet afternoon to myself, so I'm gonna enjoy it, to read a little bit, and I'm also going to start meal planning, which here's my meal planner. I use an Erin Condren monthly planner, and I really have not started at all. We did get our quarter of a cow that came, so I have all of that meat. And so I am reducing our grocery budget from, I had upped it to $700 because, as you know, the prices in the grocery store have gone up quite a bit. And so I'm going to shoot for $500. I'm also working on my long-term food storage, like a 6-month emergency supply. So I think I can do it for $500. I'm gonna try super, super hard. That does include all of our toiletries and everything. So I'm gonna try real hard to keep it to that. So I'm just gonna start planning. I will go through all my freezers and pantry and see what we have, see what meals we didn't use from last month, and go from there. All right, this is the state of my pantry at the end of the month here. All of this food right here is saved for camping. We're leaving for camping in 2 days, and so obviously the kids have been in here because it's a complete disaster, but this is kind of like some extra stuff that I keep over here. This, actually these need to move over here because these are for camping. Red is for camping. Okay. So I do still have some canned items up there. This is kind of like my coffee station, like breakfast stuff here. Definitely need some more oatmeal. Here, just have some odds and ends of canned goods. Doing pretty good. Really, for the end of the month, we're doing pretty good. It's been a lot leaner before. This is the snack. This is really what the kids start complaining about. But these are like all the snacks that are left. There's plenty of stuff. There's lots of nuts, trail mix and stuff. It's just not the stuff they prefer. It's my little drink stash. Aldi Zevia, which is like the best stuff ever. And when I stopped in for bread, they did not have any of this, which makes me super sad. So I hope they keep it and it's not just like a, you know, special buy or whatever they call them. And then this is like flour, doing real well on baking stuff. I still have a lot of that. So for my sides this month, I really should do some baking, but it's hard in the summer when it's hot, you know what I mean? Okay, this is the fridge. Still not doing too shabby. Got some garden veggies here. a lot of camping food in here, which will be gone by the end of the month. Camping food, leftover pancakes. Still have a whole carton of eggs, so that'll probably be gone by the time I go grocery shopping. Still, I think my kids have outgrown Go-Gurts. These have been hanging around for a long time. Ew, kids are disgusting. And my fridge needs a really good clean out. So, just some odds and ends in there. This is what I had just gone to the store for fresh produce. So, we're doing good on that for sure. And then the freezer, definitely still have some things, still have bread in the freezer, have some leftovers, frozen veggies. This is, we had to put part of the cow meat up here, the salmon. I got a bunch of frozen cranberries. I think I need to like can up some cranberry relish. These are my little frozen packets of avocado. I would like to have on avocado toast. Tons of frozen bananas, which I did make banana bread. I should totally do that again because I really need to get rid of some of these. And yes, I freeze them whole and I set them out on the counter and let them thaw out for a little bit. And then I literally like squirt them into the bowl. It's fabulous. It works great. Still have a lot of bread, tons of yeast. So I really need to do some baking this next month for sure. All right, here's the deep freezer downstairs. Some jams here, and really, these are my frozen cherries. It is full of beef from the very bottom up to here, so I really don't have a lot of room to add anything to it, so I'm going to have to keep that in mind. I should use this whole chicken for sure. It'll give me some more room. I'm thinking about canning my cherries up into cherry pie filling, but I love my homemade cherry pie with the frozen cherries, so I don't know. This is rhubarb. 2 things of rhubarb. Sweet cherries, some strawberries, pork chops, brats. So we have a lot of meat. I shouldn't have to get very much meat at all. All right, I've been working at this for a while. I've got a really good start. I've been through Pinterest. I've been through some of the recipes we didn't get to last month. So now I'm going to grab my favorite cookbooks to see if I can finish up these last few recipes. These are my favorite cookbooks. Trim Healthy Table. I do eat Trim Healthy Mama off and on. It's just a style that works for me. No sugar, that type of thing. This is the Pioneer Woman's latest cookbook, and it is my favorite out of all of her cookbooks. Magnolia Table, this is the first one, which I love multiple recipes out of this, and then this is her new one, which I haven't tried as many recipes out of this one, so maybe I'll start with this. All right, I got it finished. It only took me about, I don't know, I guess a couple hours once I really got going, but I took breaks here and there. So, we are having grilled salmon and chicken. The kids don't really like the salmon except for one kid, so I always do chicken along with it. Hamburgers and brats, and then I always put what I will need from a little weekly grocery haul. I usually stop for fresh stuff and milk just once a week, so I'm going to need buns. Still have some pork chops in the freezer. I have a whole chicken in the freezer, and I love this recipe it's from the first Magnolia cookbook. It is the most delicious roast chicken I've ever had. Jambalaya, I have everything in the freezer for that, so we're trying to stick to a reduced grocery budget, also while stocking our emergency pantry. So I'm really trying to use stuff I have in the freezer. Still have those dang Cornish hens. I don't know what to do with, but I don't know. We'll get them done sometime. This was one that we tried last month and it was really good. Dump and bake summer pasta. I'm going to use the leftover chicken from the roast chicken, and then I need some fresh corn to put in it. But it's basically just cheese, chicken broth, whatever veggies you have from the garden, and you mix it all together with pasta and bake it, and that was good. Chicken tacos, that's a Crockpot meal. Stir fry, this is always a good one because you can do whatever veggies you have lingering in the fridge to use up. Broccoli ham bake, that's just basically like an egg, ham and broccoli and cheese bake. Two of my kids don't really like eggs, but they will eat this one, so I like to do that once in a while. Wendy's Copycat Chili, it's a good one. Tex-Mex Meatballs, that's a Pioneer Woman recipe. We all really enjoy that. Mississippi Pot Roast, this is with the like ranch dressing powder and pepperoncinis. Good grub, always a favorite. Cajun chicken tenders, that's a new one that I'm trying. Shells and cheese, that's a new one I'm trying. Slow cooker taco dip. This one just, I thought we could have a fun like queso chip night with veggies on the side. Tater tot casserole, that's always a favorite one. Chicken parm, this is from the second Magnolia cookbook. That's a new one I'm going to try. It looked good. Swiss steak, that's a Crockpot recipe. Homemade mac and cheese. Oh yeah, so these right here, this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 like vegetarian meals here, and I'm trying to do at least 4 vegetarian meals a month, just to cut down on the grocery budget a little bit. So, homemade mac and cheese, that's vegetarian. These are called poke sticks, but it's basically like cheesy breadsticks dipped in marinara sauce. But we will all enjoy that with fruits and veggies on the side. That'll be a good one. Crockpot potato soup. This one technically does have bacon crumbles in it, but it's very minimal. Veggie pot pie. I thought that would be a good way to use up veggies from the garden. And then Fettuccine Alfredo. This is an Instapot recipe that I make. Super easy, super delicious. And then this one is not vegetarian, but enchiladas. Then I just like to give myself ideas. So if I'm struggling to think of what we need or what to have with the meals, lunch is always a struggle for me. It's mostly leftovers, but I like to have a couple of things that if we don't have any leftovers, I can just throw together really quick. And most likely all the kids are going to be homeschooled this year. So I will most likely cook, like have like a hot lunch every day, most likely. Then I like to keep a list of sides, just the stuff I know I have on hand. Mostly our sides are like the main dish and then fruits and veggies. That's mostly what we have for our sides. Sometimes I'll fix a rice or like a starch to go with it, but usually it's just the main dish and veggies. Breakfast items, everybody gets their own breakfast, but sometimes I will make stuff for them. So that's just some of that. And then I like to have some dessert options as well, because we do, bring dessert to friends' house, or sometimes I just make dessert for the family. And so I like to have those ideas also. So those are our meals for the month. I will link what I can link, maybe type out a couple of them if they're just recipes I've made up or recipes I have in my recipe box. But yeah, that's what we're having for August. All right, thanks so much for watching. I hope that was helpful for you. As always, I will have the recipes that I get online. I will have those linked for you so you can make them if you would like to. I try to only share things that I've tried and that we approve of and love, but sometimes there are some new recipes, so no guarantees that they're fabulous. But we do like to try new things around here too. So feels good to have all that done, and now I can go off to my month-long grocery shopping trip, get everything we need, and then I don't have to think about it again for another month. It's fabulous. You should try it if you haven't tried it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!